YouTube, what's up? Today, I'm gonna be talking about my first breakup ever. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video. So, my first breakup was back in 2015. I'm not gonna say the girl's name, but I could tell her now it was serious. It hurt my feelings a lot. It really did bother me. It was crazy how it ended. It was my fault, but you know, in my experience to deal with that breakup, I could tell you I went through a tough time. 3 months, I was going through it, trying to beg her to call me, text me, all that stuff like that. She didn't want to talk to me. She hated me. She hated my guts. I couldn't really deal with it mentally or emotionally because after she broke up with me, I was like, no, can you please talk to me? Can you tell me what's going on? She didn't want to talk. Like any weirdo, I kept texting her, hitting her up on every social media, which is stalker vibes. I don't know why I did that, but I was on some straight stalker vibes, trying to find out why she didn't want to talk. And she kept ignoring me. And when I kept trying to talk to her, she was basically telling me, I don't want to talk to you. I'm good. And I just became very toxic. So I was starting to have after the breakup was a lot of hurt, a lot of anger, and a lot of emotions because I didn't know what to do. I don't know how to deal with it. I didn't date anyone for 4 or 5 years. I was going out with homeboys every day, you know, going out with the boys, trying to get over it. And I had one friend that would always bring her up. Every time I went out, he brought her name up every time. And it didn't make sense to it. Every time I went out, he had to say her name. I was like, bro, stop saying her name. So once I stopped hanging out with him, I would go text her, see what she's doing. And that was not a good idea, but I kept doing that. And I wouldn't stop doing that. Once she broke up with me, I could tell you, I became a little bit depressed, but not that bad depressed. I was just very like emotional. I get mad about anything, and it like followed me into my, you know, talking to other females. It kind of followed me because of that one person. You know, that was my first girlfriend I ever had, like serious girlfriend, on and off for like 2 years. I didn't know how to deal with the pain. So the only way I knew how to deal with the pain was kind of like be toxic to other people. Friends, family, girls I was talking to, just toxic ways I had. Let me tell you guys a little bit about it, like basically what happened. So I met this girl at the movie theater. This might be a little juicy, some information for y'all. Met her at the movie theaters. I would say I was 23 and she was maybe like 20. And, you know, I was, you know, looking around the movie theater, seeing who I want to talk to. I was like, okay, I'm not going to be working here for a whole, you know, couple years and not be able to, you know, try to get with somebody or talk to somebody. So I seen her, like, ooh, look at her. This is a video. I'm not saying nothing about you, but just talking about the past. So I was like, ooh, let me talk to her. So I, you know, went ahead, talked to her, chopped it up a little bit, you know, on the side of the movie theater. You know, she gave me her number or whatever. We talked, but I didn't really talk to her because I didn't really like her like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what it is. So after a week and I talked, I hit her up again and we ended up talking. We're talking. We got together. It was good at first, you know, everything was good. And then I think I was living on my own at the time while working at the movie theater. And I guess I saw her with I looked at her phone, we traded phones. And I say, damn, you got a whole bunch of these dudes in phone. You know, when someone got unsaved numbers in their phone, what does that mean? They cheating, they sliding, they doing the things that you don't want them to do. And that's what she had on her phone, a bunch of unsaved numbers that she was talking to. And one of them was her ex, which really got me upset. She went through my phone, she didn't see nothing, so whatever, you know, she had nothing to worry about. But me, I seen all these numbers and I just got upset instantly. I was like, don't talk to me. What's going on? You told me you was talking to your ex, you are talking to your ex, smile or whatever. Now that I think about it, I'm like, damn, I should never got mad about that because I was so stupid. But at the same time, you know, whatever, I got mad, it's cool. Got mad at her, told her to get out my crib. She left crying, whatever. So, you know, I forgave her, but I didn't. I held that grudge against her, which, you know, our relationship kind of went downhill when we got back together. Things got tough for me. I was always accusing her of stuff. She was getting mad at me. I was just doing stupid stuff throughout the relationship. But we was together on and off for a year. And then I did something real stupid. So this one girl liked me, you know, us guys, when one girl likes us, we're like, oh, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling good about myself because this one girl likes me, so why not? So she gave me a little play. She was talking to me and I felt good. I'm like, damn, like she liked me. So, you know, I'm texting her back and forth, texting her. And I was getting too much into it, which caused me to get caught by the girl I was with, who hurt my feelings, whatever. Got caught because she did some slick move. basically what she did was, we had that thing on Apple where you can put or locate like messages where you could get the message from the other person. Yeah, that's what she did, and I did the same thing with her. And I thought I was slick, not thinking that she has my login information to my Instagram, so she could easily get the same messages on Instagram that I'm getting. Man, she seen everything. So she played it off. We were talking. She played it off like nothing happened. And basically, she saw the message that me and the girl were talking, sending to each other. And then she said, "Oh, so were you talking to such?" And I denied it. Come to find out, she had the message. I was like, "Yeah, I did that, whatever." She ended up breaking up with me. You know what I'm saying? I think I got mad at her for breaking up, but really I was my doing. So I tried to argue with her over something I did wrong. So we broke up, whatever, left her. I tried to talk to her, but that didn't work. So then I guess I called one of my homeboys up, he used to be my homeboy, talked to him about it. He was telling me, "Oh, you gotta give her some time, whatever. I didn't really give her time, so I kept talking to her. And there was one day, it was before I called my friend. I was talking to her, she's like, this and that. And she called me babe, so I was like, nah, don't call me that. Because I was being toxic, I was already mad that she broke up with me. So she hung up the phone, and then she blocked me, like completely blocked me, because I was being real toxic at the time, because I was angry. So I called my friend up, who I think might have done something with her. I hit him up, I'm like, yo, she's not talking to me, she's not answering my phone because I feel some type of way. Okay, he said, bro, I'll help you out. I call her, right? So I say I gave him about an hour and some change, and he called me back. He's like, yo, she doesn't want to talk to you. But in my mind, I'm like, bro, what could you have said to cause this girl to say nothing? Like, I left it alone. She blocked me on everything. Like, it was dead. And I could tell you from that day forth, like, it bothered me. Like, for 3 months, I was bothered. I was annoyed. Like, I didn't want to talk to no other female but this female, because I felt like she was the one. Like, I really cared about her. But really, I was doing too much. I could have simply just let that go and just move forward. But I was young. I didn't know nothing about relationships. So I was just doing whatever I thought was right. And it took me a while. And I was just sitting there, going out, not talking to no girls, not doing nothing. And eventually, like, I say the 3rd month, I started talking to females slowly, but I had to get back into like being single again. So 5 years of doing that, I had to get back into it. But it really bothered me. How I got over the breakup was going out with friends, doing things by myself, enjoying being by myself, bettering myself, understanding who I am, and understand that that's not the only person in the world, that I can move forward. And that's basically how I got over it. Mentally and emotionally, I just tried to focus on other things besides that one person or what happened in that breakup, because it did bother me. But I learned how to just focus on other things, learn how to do other things. It takes time to get over a breakup, but for me, it took 3 months because I learned new things, try to learn how to do something else, try to put my mind on other things besides that one person. Emotionally, it took longer because those emotions were still there for that girl. And I would say after maybe a year or so, the emotions left, like completely left. Not to mention, she ended up dating the friend that she ended up dating, that she called her best friend, that was in the army. She ended up dating him. Like, she's dating him now. So she ended up dating the dude, but it's all good. Other than that, that was my first breakup and how I survived. I went out, had a great time, took advice from some people, took advice from my mom, friends, co-workers, everyone I took advice from, and that kind of helped me through my breakup. But I did moved on, felt good, felt better, but that was my first official breakup. Was single for 4 or 5 years. I survived. You can survive too. It's not the end of the world just because Jimmy or Jane breaks up with you. Some people go through worse situations than me. Mine was just little, you know what I'm saying? So, but to me it was big at the time. But everything works out for the better. I think I tried to contact her when I was working at my security job. I think I tried to contact her, but that was I think that was the 2nd year. Me and her didn't talk for that was the 2nd year. We didn't talk at all that 1 year. And then that 2nd or 3rd year, I hit her up on Twitter. She didn't respond. She blocked me on Twitter. She was just done. You know what they say, once a girl is done, she's done. She was done. Because I think she ended up dating that dude, but done, finished. And now when I look at it, I kind of laugh, because I'm like, really, bro? You did all that for what? When you could have simply just walked away from it, just moved on to somebody else. That wasn't even that serious. Who cares? But as you get older, you live, I'm 30 years old now. I learned how to just move forward with situations. I'm not mature, but I'm slowly maturing. I'm still a little bit mature, but I'm slowly maturing. But other than that, that's about it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this topic about how I survived my first breakup and the details of the breakup. I will see you guys in the next video. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.